Okay. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to our presentation. Today is Leader Veron is here. Wow. Yeah, you see, people are coming in numbers. I like that. Okay. My computer is not working with me now. I don't know what's going on. Hopefully it will be fine again. Okay. Okay. Can you all see my screen? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you see my screen?
Yeah, boy, it's leadership. We can see your screen. We can see you. We can see you very well.
Okay, thank you very much. My leader, can you help me with admitting other people there?
Okay.
Thank you. Let's see what's happening. Looks like this thing. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Today is, let me switch off my camera for now. Okay. Today is the 12th of April, 2022. I hope you guys have brought enough audience or enough people to join us here today, because it's one of the most crucial, very important training. Okay. Because as you all understand, we are having systems that we are working with, and we need to understand how they work, how they all come together. Okay. So far, leaders, I would like this to be a interactive presentation. Okay. In case you haven't joined with your audio, can I ask you to please join with your audio, because it's an interactive meeting, and you are going to be needed to speak, okay, and ask questions. Philemon Lelaka, you're the only one that doesn't have audio there. Buki, where can I ask you to please also join with your audio? It's an interactive. Thank you very much. Okay. Okay. So, are there any questions here? Leader Sharon is here. Okay. What's happening here? Okay. So Leader Sharon is here. Leader Ndhlovu is here. And we are all here to come and learn. Okay. So my name is Yvonne Kagisho. I'm your host. And we are having a special guest, Leader Sharon Ndhlovu, and Leader Zodwa Skosana, as you all know her. All right. So let me just introduce myself for those who don't know me. My name is Yvonne Kagisho. I'm the office manager here in Sandton. I'm a student of life, and I love teaching. Okay, I love teaching. I'm more of a teacher than a presenter, so please forgive me if I take up all your time, but I'm gonna try and be very short today, because this is not my meeting really. It's your meeting, and we are having a special guest that we need to give time to as well. Okay, with me is Leader Zodwa Skosana. She's the director of Evorich South Africa, and she's a support agent for Evorich API and Evorich. Okay, local leadership council representative, certified master profi graduate and coach, public speaker, entrepreneur, private investor, qualified MLCI 260 marathon, and a member of the International Public Association of Generals of the World, of the World for Peace. Leader Zodwa, do you want to say hi to the people?
Hi, leaders. How are you? Let me try and be. Can you see me very well?
Yes, yes, we can see you.
Thank you very much, Leader Yvonne, for having us today. We are here to learn as a team. We are here to boost Team South Africa. If you've got some questions, put them ready. We are here to answer all your questions. Anything that is related to the systems that we work with, especially your global unit payment system, your UGPay, to say how are they all interlinked. So we are here for you. So today we've got the special guest. So you can see South Africa is back on the map. So let's bring it back and get the ball rolling. Everybody, I got to be independent so that you can know what to do. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Leader Zodwa. And also on the call, I have Leader Sharon Ndhlovu. She is the Evorich English Support Director, Global Unit Pay Support Agent, Certified Master Profi Candidate and Coach, Entrepreneur, Certified Private Investor, and a Qualified MLC I-260 Marathon. Leader Sharon, do you mind just showing your face for us to see and introducing yourself? Is she there? Is this Sharon the same one or?
Hi, leaders. Hello, everyone. Hello, South Africa. Hello, Africa. Thank you, my leader, Yvonne. Thank you for having me here. And yes, I am here to assist you with the Global Unit Pay. But like I arranged with you, I will start at 12:30.
Okay, awesome, cool. Meantime, we'll give Leader Sharon some time to go and speak to her creator, and then she will start with us at 12:30. So guys, please do pay attention to everything that's going to be said today, because it's very important, right? That you learn as much as you can and ask the questions. For those that haven't joined with their audio, can I ask you to please join with your audio, because this is an interactive session, okay? It's a trace like Mona, Nosisa, can I ask you to please join with your audio? Thank you. All right, so Leader Sharon, what's going on with my PC today? Leader Sharon has asked me to be, excuse me, to take you through Global Unit Pay, right? But first and foremost, okay, it's very important that you know how all these systems work, okay? I'm gonna go back a few slides. I need you to pay attention to this, particularly this part, okay? Number one, we know we have a back office. When you come and you join this business, there is a back office, okay? The back office is for you to register. Are there people leaving? Okay, maybe they're battling to join with their audio. They'll come back, okay? So number one, it's very important that you know how all these systems are interlinked, okay? Let's tackle them. I just forgot to create a slide that's explaining each one of them, but it's fine. Majority of us, depending on when you join the business, okay? We have a couple of back offices, okay? Number one, for those that joined, let's say before 2019, that pre-2019, that is SWIG, right? It's the TNG tab in your back office, okay? Let me stop sharing for now. I just want to show you something quickly, if you don't mind. I'm just gonna log in and show you everything, okay? I'm gonna try and log in on all of them so that you can see what we're talking about. I'm gonna join in all at once because sometimes it kicks me out. So that's why I didn't log in before. So I know you know all these, okay? Let's pretend that you don't know anything. Okay, this is like a training for the dummies, somebody that doesn't know how to do whatever. But we are going to continue having these training sessions. This is the first one, okay? So we are taking it easy. We are not rushing the process. and then we'll give Leader Sharon the space. So I'm gonna try and cover everything in like 15 minutes. Okay. I'm about to share my screen now. So let us start right here. I'm sharing my screen again so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so first and foremost, there's different kinds of tabs in your back office. So the very first one, like I was saying, depending on when you join the business, okay, you most probably have joined TNG, meaning SWIG, right? TNG stands for Transnet Group, right? But we called it SWIG at the time, okay? So it was SWIG and then it changed to TNG. So these are the people that would have joined and bought some educational packs, which would reward you for Skyway shares, okay? Then there are people that joined after that was in the crypto unit program at the time, okay? Crypto unit program, but now it's CRU/Evocent, okay? CRU is the crypto unit program where you are buying the packages, right? CRU packages, EIPS, Educational Information Pack. That's what EIPS stands for. And most probably see it in these tabs here. It is available already in TNG. Here it will say products, of course. So EIPS, that's what I'm talking about. You are buying education. And then CRU, now it's combined with Evocent. You are still buying a package, a business package that consists of education, okay? Then Evorich is the front, it's like the marketing company for all of these companies that you are seeing here, okay? So it also has some education and you will see it on trainings, okay? Then WCRU UG Pay, this is where you are buying your WCRU packages, okay? So you will see if you want to buy your package, you go to products, right? And then if you want to see your portfolio, how much you bought, you go there, okay? Then all of these, if you pay careful attention, all of them, they've got a facility of news, messages, wallet, portfolio, products, and some of them will be what? They will be education, etc. Oh, API, sorry, I forgot API. This is the Academy of a Private Investor. This is where all the education is coming from, okay? So depending on where and when you joined the business, if you joined pre-2019, you most probably started with TNG, and then you slowly got into CRU. And then after CRU, some people were introduced to the VIP club. That's when you started opening the API tab, and that's where you bought the VIP club there, right? And then with Evorich, some people have bought some educational stuff like, for instance, your Synergy of Success. You will find it right here, okay? Synergy of Success is there. And also, there is Genius of Finance here if you want to just buy the game, okay? And then this one was when, during that era where last year, particularly from last year, February, where we were encouraged, this UG Pay was when we finally registered that UG Pay group, right, company. And then in February, the packages started selling, right, of WCRU packages. And then later on in April until July last year, that's when we, the ones that bought CRU packages, bought and sent everything to UG Pay. We bent our CRU and got some WCRU, and we paid a small fee, okay? So all of these have a meaning and they all have a different purpose. So this is our back office, and each one of them will have a wallet, will have messages. Please do pay attention to the messages, because the company will constantly be sending you some messages upon if there's anything very important that you need to look at, it means you need to be paying attention to what's in here. Okay. Okay, this thing keeps thingy. Then education is all the education that you have bought. The education is the packages that you have bought that come with the education. So when you click on education, okay, I'm gonna close this because it's disturbing me. Education, right? You click education, and then you will see on the left-hand side, on the left-hand side, you've got all the education that you have either bought or the education that is available. So you can just scroll here and see, you see when you do this, it expands. And then there is the investment fund finances, right? You choose which education you want to buy. So if you haven't bought it, it will not play. For instance, this is the 8 rules of a private investor. I mean API, by the way, right? And then this one is a free one. Everybody has it. And it's very, very important. It's fundamental for your growth, for your knowledge in this business. What kind of business are we in? Okay. So you need to listen to each one of these, okay? Either from your back office or from this other back office right here. Okay, let me just move this thing because I'm not able to. This one, this is the new one, okay? And this one tracks how far you have gone with your studies, okay? Okay, so it will put in all the progress of what you have studied, what you have completed. So instead of you going here and listening to these here, because it's not gonna track, you'd rather use this back office, okay? And then this one will track and say, you have done this, how many lessons have you looked at, have you studied, have you gone through, etc. Okay, it's for your own good so that you understand what this business is really about. So this is the back office, okay? I don't know if there are, I keep losing people. Are the people leaving or joining? What's going on? Okay. Anyway, let's carry on. So now that's the back office, guys. You need to pay special attention. Just a recap, TNG is where your Skyway, I'm not going to go into detail for today because it's the first meeting. This is an overview of what happens. TNG, this is the Skyway. It's got everything to do with Skyway. TNG group, these serve the same purpose, okay? And then CRU/Evocent is CRU crypto unit program, right? Everything that's got to do with your CRU, the packages that you bought in the past, and now the packages that you are buying with Evocent will be here, okay? And then API will be all the education that you have acquired, either in the form of a Genius of Finance, right? If you have bought Genius of Finance via API as that, what do you call it? That game, okay? So, or you have paid for VIP Club, okay? Right now, VIP Club is $50. Evorich is everything that you have bought inside Evorich. The famous one that we have bought, majority of us, is Synergy of Success. So you will go to either trainings, okay? Trainings, and then you will see all the trainings that are there, right? Evocent Academy, you see, this is for Evocent Public Speaking, Evocent Smart Card, I Decide, Synergy of Success, MLCI, $1 Million Partner, You Gain, okay? And then the promo mix. So the promo mix is telling you how much a combination of certain products together, you are buying them for a discount, okay? And there's always promotions inside the company. So you need to pay attention also to these things as they are. You see, when you click here, it's telling you, it's like the updates. I did it. This is Maxi status. You have now becoming a consultant. Now you need to, this is on Evorich, by the way. You have now become a consultant. You need to fill out that form. It will take you to where you need to go, okay? So when you click here, it will take you to that form that we are always talking about, okay? Then WCRU/UG Pay, it's the packages of UG Pay, the WCRU packages that you have bought. But remember, I'm not sure if it's still applicable that you need to be qualified, certified to be able to buy, right? Otherwise, you are not able to buy, okay? Very important, make sure that your status here, the account is verified and you have signed. If it's declined, how do you go in and do your KYC? You will have that opportunity to do it. Unfortunately, this account has been verified already, right? So you click there, you will see if you say verify. You click there and then you will find the steps. For instance, you will in any of these tabs, right? And then you will find the steps to put in your what is it? Your ID or passport, the front page, and the back side if it's a smart card, and then a selfie holding your ID. It's very, very important, okay? So you need to pay attention to those things and sign all the contracts in each and every tab. When you buy stuff, you need to put money in the wallet. So you will click wallet, okay? And then you will, obviously there's a 0 there. You click on pay, all right? Pay, and then it will give you the options that are available for you to pay. So currently on, this is UG Pay, right? WCRU UG Pay. You are going to either, if you already have gotten Global Unit Pay as an active system that you have registered and done your KYC, you'll be able to link this to directly your Global Unit Pay account, okay? So if you have not done so, the options that you are having also is cryptocurrency, okay? Cryptocurrency, you choose it and you choose whatever currency that you are able to pay with, but it means you need to have the Bitcoin ready, or the Ethereum, or the Litecoin, or USDT ready, or the Tron, right? In a wallet of that you have access to, because this will time you down. Okay, we are not going to do it practically today. I'm just showing you, okay? And then the other thing that's very important, for instance, let's say you bought a package, okay? And or maybe you have put money, you have sent the money through, and the money hasn't come through yet. You need to go to invoices and look at all the transactions that are saying pending or expected. All right? You see? So this is the transaction of all the payments that you attempted to do, and the ones that were cleared and the ones that were cancelled. Do you see? So this is what you need to pay attention to. So do you see that there's a link between the back office via the wallet, okay? Via the wallet. Wallet will take you straight to Global Unit Pay. It's directly linked to Global Unit Pay. And also in wallet, for instance, let's take Evorich as an example, or Eversend. Okay, Evorich. Let's take Evorich and say wallet, right? You want to take money out of your back office into Global Unit Pay or into your blockchain, the CRU blockchain, okay? So you're going to go here, main balance, make sure that you can only withdraw from $50 and up. So meaning here is $4. This cannot be withdrawn, okay? So you have options on wallet. Balance, meaning how much you have. Pay, meaning you want to put money into the back office, okay? To buy something with it, right? Here are the options: Global Unit Pay, cryptocurrency, and bank cards. Please note, bank cards for now is not available. You will not be able to put money inside here into your back office using bank cards. They are still working on it, okay? So the options that you are having are these two for now. And then invoices, the same thing applies when you have put money and you are waiting for it, or when you have bought things and it's showing that you have bought. When you want to withdraw funds, okay, this is now directing you to Global Unit Pay, USDU, and this one, bank transfer, is only applicable to USA, not South Africa, okay? So if you click Global Unit Pay, it's going to ask you to log into Global Unit Pay. Okay. You need to specify the amount, etc., and then continue. So we are not doing it today, right? Otherwise, you can still do the same thing for US, what is it? You'll be withdrawing USDU into your blockchain, but you need to know what your blockchain wallet address is. You need to provide and certify that it belongs to you. Okay. Now, you see there's 1 of 6. So you need to follow the prompts, but we are not doing it today. I'm just walking you through the system so that you understand what happens. The other thing, I'm not sure in Evorich, are we having the transfer funds or a facility, or is it still blocked? It's not available. The only place where you can transfer funds from your own wallet to another person's wallet is in the current promotion, CRU Evosend tab. Okay, why? Because this is the current promotion that's active. Okay, so you go to wallet, the same thing, and then you can transfer funds. You will see here, it will ask you, this is active. So unfortunately, they have done away with the transferring of funds from any other wallet besides CRU Evosend. So you need to pay attention on that. Are we clear? You cannot transfer funds from Evosend. Okay, this one is not active. UGPay, it was never there. Evorich, you are not able to transfer funds. API, you are not able to transfer funds. UGPay, you are not even able to withdraw. The minute the money is in, it's in, you need to use it. You need to buy a package. Okay. API, you need to buy a package. Evorich, you need to buy a package. So make sure, and very important, when the money comes into your wallet, it goes directly to your main wallet. The money that's coming from outside of, okay, it doesn't really matter where it's coming from. Whether it's been transferred to you by somebody, it will credit your main account, not your bonus. Okay. So if I'm having a bonus of this amount and I'm sending it to somebody else, that person will be credited on the main account, not on the bonus. It used to be available back in the past. Right now, it's not. Okay. And then, very important, I did say, so we cannot verify this account because it's already verified. The contracts and everything have been signed. Now, I don't know if there are any questions. So you see how the back office, see the crypto unit, what is it? Crypto unit, what is it? Blockchain and global unit pay. They talk directly to your back office because you can put money via global unit pay, meaning you need to first put money into global unit pay and then take it from global unit pay into your back office. Okay. Unitex is not by any way linked to the back office, but Unitex is able to be, is connected with global unit pay. You are able to connect the two together. Okay, meaning if you have credited money into your global unit pay, you are able to send it directly into Unitex and do the trades. Why do you want to do that? Because some of the currencies that are required in your back office, for instance, Litecoin, if you have to credit your account with Litecoin, you will not find it as a cryptocurrency in global unit pay. You will only find it in Unitex. Tron is not available. You'll only find it in Unitex. Do you understand? So you put money in global unit pay into Unitex and then into your back office. That's how they interlink. Okay, now I think I've done enough overview of how these systems have do interact, or they are interlinking with one another or talking to one another. Is my leader Sharon here? I want to just break the ice and say she has requested that I do, let me see.
Yes, I'm here.
Awesome, awesome. I just want to make sure that I'm still logged into global unit pay, and then we'll tell them what, because it's going to kick me out. Yeah, I need to sign in again. Let me sign in. I'm not sharing my screen, right? Okay, because you see my password. Okay, I'm gonna try and also open
Can you
this.
make me a host so I can share my screen, please, my leader?
Yes, absolutely. Oh, okay, awesome. That's great. Let me make you a host. Okay. There we go. So leader Sharon will be able to take over from now. You are a host now, my leader. You may continue.
Okay, let me share my screen. Hello, leaders. Can you all hear me? Am I clear?
Yes, leader, I can hear you. You are very clear. I don't know
Thank
about
you so much.
everybody else.
Thank you so much for having me here. I'm really grateful for the opportunity to speak to our partners. Okay, what I'm going to do, leaders, is to show you few things that are happening on global unit pay. First thing first, kindly note that in Botswana, in Swaziland, we can only do verification using our passports. Because I receive so many messages, people will be saying, I only have a South African ID. What must I do because I want to verify my account? Unfortunately, it's not up to us. But in Nigeria, they are able to verify their accounts using their Nigerian ID. In African countries, only Nigeria can use their ID to verify their global unit pay account. But all of us, unfortunately, we need to use passports to be able to be verified in our system. And leaders, when you do your verification, please make sure that when you do the screening, you do exactly as that person is showing you on the system. You need to allow the system to access your camera. And when that person is shown on the screen, when they turn left, you turn left. When they turn right, you turn right. When they face front, you also do the same. Why? The global pass has the information for all of us in the world. So they use that, we call it a biometrics. It has to be clear, you don't have to be disturbed by anything. Because if it goes to their system and they see a different person, they will reject you, even if you are the user of the account. So your biometrics has to be very clear. It has to be at least 5 out of 100. But if it's 3, it's 2, they reject you. And also when you do your verification, please do not upload your passport. Attach it, save it on documents, and when you are done with your biometrics and you need to submit your passport, because when you upload, to you it shows that it is clear, but to the compliance it shows that it's clear. And when you attach it, make sure that when you take a picture, all the 4 corners of your passport they show, because they are using that number at the bottom, the MRZ. That number is what gives them your whole information, whether you have criminal record, whether you are working for the parliament, or like it gives them everything about you. So they need to see that MRZ, it must fully show on the passport when you submit your passport. I'm done with the KYC. Now, you also need to submit your proof of address. When you submit your proof of address, please submit your electricity bill, your water bill, or your bank statement, because they need to have your address. They also need to show the 4 corners of the page. they need to show your names as shown on the passport that you submitted. It can say Sharon Ndhlovu, or it can say Sharon O. Ndhlovu. But the details, they have to be the same details that are shown on the passport. If you submit a proof of address that doesn't have your names as shown on the passport, it will be rejected. If you submit a proof of the address that is expired, you need to submit the one that is within 3 months. But if you submit the one that is older than 3 months, it will be rejected. Let me know if I'm too fast for you. Okay.
You are perfect, my leader. You are good.
We also have an individual application form. Now, with the individual application form, there's information that unfortunately I cannot use mine because already I'm verified. But the individual application form, it asks you your address, your details, and now there is a portion where they ask you about the document number. And that document number, you find it on your passport. So if you submit a document number that is not the same as the one on your passport, the individual form will be rejected. If you submit an individual form that has an address that does not show on your passport, remember I told you that the MRZ gives them everything about you. They will reject it because the address is not the same. If you submit your individual form and you do not put your tax number, you write that tax number, tax your TIN, tax its TIN. You write that it is not applicable in your country. And they find that it is applicable in your country, they will reject you. So if you are in South Africa and you don't have a tax number, you must tick that you don't have it, but there is a box at the bottom where you need to explain. You write the compliance officer a message to say, I don't have a tax number because I'm not working. I don't have a tax number because this and that. But if you filled in your individual form and where at the portion where they ask you about your employment, if you tick that you are getting a salary, you are employed, then you need to have a tax. If you don't have a tax number, you should write that, because remember there are some companies where they do not register people and they don't require you to have a tax. You must write that the company is paying that for you. You don't have it because the company is taking care of the tax for you on your behalf. But if you are working like anywhere in South Africa, we know you need to have your tax. Anywhere in Africa, you need to pay your tax. So you must submit, even if you are not working, but you have it, you must write it there, your tax number, you must just put it. And then there is another portion where our users makes mistakes. On the same portion of employment, the person will be saying, I earn a salary. Then on employment status, they will say unemployed. They will tick on student. So how are you getting a salary while you are a student? So please, leaders, you need to make sure that if you tick that on salary, you need to tick that you are employed. If you are a student or something else, you must tick that you are unemployed. You don't say, otherwise they will reject you and then you will be writing to me to say, when are you, plus some of you are arrogant, you will be saying, when are you verifying my account? It's almost a month now. And you forget to go and check on your profile if you are verified or not. Please, leaders, if you submitted documents for verification, before you write to me complaining, go to your profile, check if you are rejected or you are accepted. If they say complete, sometimes like for last year when we started, they would verify your proof of address in your individual form before they could verify your KYC. So now they have realized that most of the partners, they submit those documents and they don't submit their KYC document, which is the passport. So now they no longer accept the passport, or some of you submit the passport and forget about the documents. They will not verify you. So now what they do, they wait for you to submit your individual form, your proof of address, then they approve you. When those two are complete, that's when they check your KYC, which is your passport. And then it will also be verified. And for those who did their verification last year and your account is still pending, or your account now says suspended, it means since you submitted your passport, it was verified, then you never submitted your proof of address, you never submitted your individual form. You need to log into the system, go to profile, submit your proof of address and your individual form. Then you will be removed from suspension. And we also have those ones who had accounts that are frozen. There is a difference, leaders. There is pending. Pending means you have not submitted your KYC documents. There is suspended. Suspended means you submitted some of the documents, but you left other documents. So you need to go to profile and submit all the required documents for you to be removed from suspension. And there is frozen account. When your account is frozen, it means there is the money that you owe in the system. Mostly it was in Unit X. Remember, our Unit X and Global Unit Pay work hand in hand. So there are partners who deposited funds to Unit X, and the system gave them more than they were supposed to receive. And the partners did not return back the money to Unit X. They kept quiet. Some of them, they withdrew the money, they ate it and everything. Now, when the auditors were auditing the system, they found that no, here your money, your finances are not balancing. When they did a thorough check, they find that Sharon deposited $50 to Unit X, but Sharon received 150. So now what they do, they freeze your account in Global Unit Pay and in Unit X so that you can pay. And you can use Global Unit Pay because they work hand in hand. When you come this side, you say, Sharon, I'm not able to deposit funds or anything. I'm not able to purchase anything, a card or anything. Then I will say, your account is frozen. And some of you will be like, I don't know, why is my account frozen? When I find out from the finance department, they will tell me, no, Sharon, tell this person they must pay $100 or 100 euros into the Unit X system. Then when they have paid, we will unfreeze the account. Are we clear, my leaders? Are you still with me?
100% leader.
Very clear, leader.
Okay, thank you so much. Now we come to this portion here. This is profile. When you click here, you see it says my profile, it says support. When you come to support, this is where you check the messages that you are sent by the support. I think it's logging me out. Okay, so waiting for the system. Just log me out.
It's logged you out. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so I'm logging in again.
Okay.
So this is the profile. This is the support messages where you check. Here's the message. This message was sent by mistake to the users. I'm sure some of you have not checked your inbox yet. Me, I didn't read it because I know about it. I just left it like that. But some of you, the time you decide to come here, this message was sent last year in November. So some of you will be going to your account and decide, oh, let me play around with the system. When you come here, you find this message and you write back to me the message that requests you to submit your monthly statement. All of us, we received this message. And you will be writing to me to say, what statement? And I will say to you, unfortunately, that issue was resolved in November last year, November 2021. Because the time you were supposed to read it, you did not. But the ones who read the message by that time, I was saying to them, please ignore the message, it was sent by mistake. But when you come now and ask me about the message that was sent last year, I will say to you, this issue was resolved in November 2021. And we also have this message that our partners is ignoring this message. This message is regarding your USDT, your USDC. When you deposit USDT or USDC that is less than 200, you will not receive it. It will be lost somewhere. And because the trading desk has sent everybody this notification and we are not reading it, if you come and contact us to say, I have sent 150 USDT, but I do not find it in my account, where can I find it? What is happening? Even if you send me the hash number, we will not assist you, because here they did inform you that you will not receive it and amounts will not be processed and refunds for lower amounts will not be issued. So please make sure if you deposit USDT or USDC, it should be 200 or above. Less than 200, you will not receive. And this 200 excludes the charges. So it means on the system, it shows you how much you will be charged. So you must make sure that you have enough for the charges and enough for you to send so that you can receive your money. Also, when you go to them, okay, let me move from here. Okay, this is overview. I want to go to transactions. I want to go to BTC. This is BTC. The other mistake that we are making here, you see, receive. It means you want to send your BTC from your external wallet, which is your Binance, your UnitX, or whatever wallet that your blockchain wallet that you are using. If you send here, you must please take note of this. Minimum deposit amount is 0.0015. So if you send the 0.000 here, you will not receive your Bitcoins because you have sent the lesser amount. And please do not write to us and say, now can you give me my money back because I've sent less. No, leaders, you need to be careful when we're talking money now, your money that will be lost. So when you come here, please be very careful. You also see that they've written the fee for you. So you are aware that there is this minimum and there is this fee that needs to be paid. So please take note of this information. Most of our users, they do not check this information. They will say, no, it was my first time. I've never used the system before. I was just learning on my own. Sometimes when I report a ticket, you find that the trading officer who's assisting me that day will say, okay, Sharon, let me investigate the issue. I will see what to do. And later they will come and say, okay, please send us the hash number and the wallet address. We can try to reverse the money if you can find it. But you find someone who will say, that is not my problem. We've put a notice there for them to see. They just ignore it. So I'm not going to assist. And you will say the support does not want to assist you. Remember, every time when you are not assisted the way that you want to be, you will blame the support, thinking that it's the support that doesn't want to assist you. But sometimes let's just take responsibility for our actions. So please, leaders, make sure that you take note of this information every time. It is shown everywhere with all these cryptocurrencies, it's shown there. And the other thing is, you see now we have USDU, we have our crew, we have our UNTB. Please make sure that you use the correct memo, the correct wallet address. You see your memo. If you want to receive from the blockchain, come here and copy. Make sure that you are on USDU. Don't take the memo for crew and expect to receive your USDU. You will not receive it. And also when you trade here, your USDU, you click on trade. You see, you can buy USDU using Euro or USD. You see that you can also sell your USDU for USD. But now let's go to CRU. Someone will be to trade CRU for the euros, or you can euro or to USD, but you can never change CRU to euro or to USD. So please take note of that. When it doesn't show, don't say I'm not able to change my euro. You see, exchange crew crypto to crypto conversion. There's no USD option like it did with the USDU. There is no euro option. So you can only change it to USDU. And you can change USDU to euro, but you can't change it to USD or to euro. Only USDU, crew USDU. Are we clear?
Very
Okay.
clear, leader.
Is there any question before I move forward? Leaders, do we have any question, any clarity?
I can just clarify to the leaders that leaders, when you're having CRU, right? You are having CRU in your blockchain. You want to send it to Global Unit Pay. Before you can cash it out, it means you have to convert it first to USDU. And then from USDU, you are able to now convert it to US dollar or euro. Then you can send it to your bank, your local bank.
Okay, thank you, my leader.
Yes, my leader, I have a question. Sorry,
Okay.
my leader, I have a question. My question, my leader, is based on the Bitcoin sent to Global Unit Pay, of which, as you explained now, I realized that I sent less amount, of which was declined. So what I want to clear or to get it right, if I add another Bitcoins on the one I added previously, which was not enough to be
Accepted.
deposited, yes.
Unfortunately, they take it as a new transaction.
They take it as a new transaction.
Yes.
Wow. So what must I do with the previous one I have added, of which was not accepted?
You can write to the support and I will try and make a ticket to see if, like I explained, don't put your hopes high because I might find a trading desk officer who will be able to track it for you and reverse it for you back to your wallet. Or I will find someone who will just say, we have put a notification there that shows the minimum amount that we accept. So I'm not gonna do it. Tell the user, unfortunately, we can't assist. So you can write to the support using the support tab. You send the hash number, you send the proof of the transaction that it went through, and I will create a ticket for you. And when they have responded, I will give you feedback through the same support that you contacted me with. But do not keep your hopes high thinking that you might get it back, you might not.
All right. Thank you, my leader. I got it.
Anyone else, or can I move?
I think there are questions on the chat, my leader. Let me just read them out for you. Nomangesi asked earlier, what about retired people? What do we put in the form? Because it was employed or unemployed. For retired people,
There is a portion where you put that you are getting, I think it says your pension money or something, but you do not put that you are employed. You are no longer employed. If you are a businessman, there is a portion where you put that you are a businessman or you are self-employed. Remember, we have people, those that are self-employed. So you will put that you are self-employed. But if you retired and you are enjoying your pension money and everything, you put there unemployed, and on the portion where they say salary or anything, you put that you are getting your pension or something. I think there is an option where you can put what you are getting the money from. Even there is even an option for those who are getting money from the family members and all that. So, but don't put that you are employed because you are not employed, you retired. And the other thing, leaders, that I forgot to tell you, which I'm not actually supposed to tell you, but because you are my fellow South Africans, let me alert you. On the individual form, if you put that you are your close family member is working for the parliament, you will be rejected. Why? Because we are avoiding money laundering. So that person, you find that your uncle is a mayor or is the right-hand man of the president or whatever. So if we find that you are related to them, unfortunately, that disadvantages you to use our system because they think that that person might give you money and you will be storing the money in our system. So they are trying to avoid money laundering. And they also say that in some governments, if you are a parliament official, you are not supposed to invest or to have an account in a foreign country because they think that you are doing money laundering, you are taking money from the state and hiding it in the external country. So leaders, please, hard luck to those. But even if you don't, if you fill in the form and you put that your close relative or whatever, they will reject you. But if you don't put it, and when the global pass, they search your KYC with your passport and everything, they find that there is a surname similar to yours, that is the person is working in the parliament or anything. They will check just to verify if you are the same person or not. And the other thing, if you are working for the government, mainly the parliament, I'm not talking about your police officer, your soldier, your teacher, or anything that is a government job. Only those that are government officials working in the parliament. If you submit your document and on the form you tick that you are not PEP. PEP is those people that are exposed to, they are working for the government, for the parliament. Politically, those are politically exposed. Then when the global pass go through your KYC and they find that you have, let's say, you are the minister or something, it shows them everything. You know, the compliance officer immediately shows that you on your, it will say Sharon Ndhlovu, PEP match. Sharon Ndhlovu, other bodies match. So it shows that those things, and when it says match, they need to request you to submit your CV. And in your CV, you must include your work experience. So they want to verify that, are you really this person or not? When they find that you are not the person, they will approve you. But if they find that you are this person that the system is telling them that you are, they will reject you. Same with criminal record. If you submit and it shows them that there was a bank that was robbed and you were involved, it even shows the names of the people that you were involved with on that incident. So they will check and check, they will go through the news, and if they have the news of every country, they will check, and if they find an article about you, they check the year, the age. So if the age is same as yours, they check the names. If the names are the same as yours, then they request you to submit a criminal record so that they can be sure, 100% sure that this is the same person. And if you do not submit it, you say, why are they asking me for this? Then you will be rejected. They will deactivate your account because you do not want to comply. But if you submit and then they check that you are clear it's not you, they are able to verify you. Because what the system does, it can show 5 Sharons with the same date of birth, with the same name, same surname, but different ID number, or same workplace, same everything. So when they ask you for extra documents, they just want to make sure that you are not this Sharon that they are dealing with. They have to be sure. Are we clear, my leaders? Okay, now I am moving. My leader, can I move? Okay.
Yes, leader.
We have this question here of opening a bank account. This is not available. You see, options, no options available. They have deactivated this option because we were having issues with regarding the SEPA bank account. So we were struggling. When people open bank accounts, it will take forever to be approved. There were a lot of things that needs to be fixed before. So unfortunately, this option for now is not working until the company, they are able to fix the situation. And now we have this bank cards, and to deposit money, luckily you do not have to have a bank account. To purchase your card, you do not need this bank account. So the nice thing about having this bank account is that when you deposit, I can deposit money to Leader Ntombi Zodwa from my global unit pay. I can just transfer money to her external bank account. She can deposit money to my bank account in global unit pay. But now, because the bank account is not there, it's not applicable, Leader Ntombi cannot deposit money into, into my account using my user ID. She cannot. If she does deposit money to me, they will see that is not from me, and they will not accept it. They will reject it. Automatically, the system rejects that money. So meaning she will have to go and check with her bank if they received the money back. If she comes to me and say, I deposited money, it went through, what happened? When we check, they will say, no, this money was not coming from this user, so it was rejected. And when it's rejected, unfortunately, we can't give you proof to provide to your bank because we never received it. The system automatically rejected your money because it's not from me. So only the owner of the account can deposit funds into this account. And also, when you withdraw funds, you can only withdraw to the account that belongs to you, that has your names and everything that are registered in our GUP system. If you send to someone else, it will not go through. The transaction will be cancelled because you are not withdrawing to your own bank account. So we have the cards here. Another thing that is giving our users a challenge. Okay, this is the physical card. You see here the price says 41 euros. This is the price only for the card. There's still more. And when you come and read here, it says EU address is needed for card ordering due to restrictions of sending debit cards to non-European countries. Additional shipping fees will apply. So when I request the address, you see, there is this 1 month address, which you pay 0 fees for it. This is what you must choose. Don't just go there and click on order card, and when you see it talking about the EU address, you say, no. Now they say I must have this address. Don't laugh, my leader. Yesterday I was assisting one of the South African, I'm not lying, I was assisting one of the South African users, and he was like, I don't stay in EU. Why are you requesting me this address? Why are you saying I must have this address? I'm a South African. And I was like, we are very aware that you are a South African citizen, but we do need you to order this address. Please go and choose the 1 month one because you are paying 0 fees for it. Why are we having this address? Our cards, remember, we are still new, we are still growing. So our cards, they are not manufactured in our company. In Switzerland, they are not manufactured here. So when you order your card today, you see my leader received hers. Nice. So when you order your card, it is first sent for manufacturing in Lithuania. So when they send it for manufacturing in Lithuania, there is a fee that is paid. Your card needs to be transshipped from Lithuania to Switzerland into the company, and from the company to your home. So when it's sent for manufacturing, I don't know how many days it takes to be manufactured. I only know that when it has been manufactured, it takes 3 working weeks to be sent back to us. And when we have received it, it takes 5 working days for you to receive it. So when we receive it, immediately we ship it to you. And then it takes 5 working days for you to receive it. And when you receive your card, please do all the steps of activating your card. If you activate your card and you jump the step where you should go to the ATM, know that you will not be able to use your card. You will not be able to withdraw money with your card. Sometimes you won't even be able to pay in a restaurant with it because there is a step that you missed. So please, if you order the card, when you receive it, make sure to activate it and follow all the steps that needs to be followed for you to be able to use your card gladly so. So here, you will tick here. And there are those countries, then you click here, order the address, and then the address will be ordered at 0 cost. But now we have your Russia, your Ukraine, where we are unable to transfer the cards and have to ship their cards and everything. What they do is they order this address, the 3 months or the 6 months or the 12 months address for them to be able to receive their cards. We call this a visual address. So they need to have this EU address. And we also have countries where our service provider does not accept their contact number. So I will be sending you a message to say, please send us a contact number from another country, from a different country, because the one you are using from your country is not accepted by the system. You also have an option to purchase. There is an online website, my leader, I will send it to you so you have it. You go to that website, you purchase a contact number. Then you use that contact number, you are able to receive your SMSs and everything, you are able to receive your card using that number. So that is what now is happening with the Russian people, the Ukrainian, they are using these addresses, the 12 months, the 6 months, the 3 months, for them to be able to receive our bank card. Then when you order your card, now remember we started with the card and then now I'm done. Remember I chose that one that does not have fees. Now it will bring me back here. You see, this is the address that I used. I submitted on the proof of address when I was registering on DUP. So it means my card will be shipped to this address. So also, if let's say you submitted your address and then now you are no longer using this one, you want to change, I can come and change to this one if I want to my card to be sent to this address. So I can always change it. But if you are not able, it doesn't show for you like that. You come here, you click here, and then you change your shipping address and then you save the changes. And then you saw the price that it was showing. There was a 41 euro, there was 43. All in all, it amounts to 115 euros. That is the total amount you pay for ordering your card. So don't go here, click on order card and you see the 41 euro and think that is the only money that you're gonna pay. No, that is not the only money that you're gonna pay. You pay the 41 for the card. The shipping price, the 34 euros is for them to ship it from Switzerland to South Africa. So the forwarding price, this one is the one that they pay to Lithuania, because they send your card there to be manufactured, and after being manufactured, it has to be sent back to us, and from us, it has to come to you. So people will be saying, there is a shipping price there, and you are also charging me the forwarding price. This forwarding price is because the card is not being manufactured in Switzerland where the company is. So it's manufactured in a different country, therefore we need to pay for it. Maybe in the coming years, we will be able to manufacture in the same country where our company is. I don't know. So I think I have covered everything that you wanted me to cover, my leader.
Absolutely.
Okay, and there is this portion here, the transactions when you make payment. You see, if it's cancelled, it will say cancelled. If I transferred and it's still pending, it means I did deposit the money to the company, but it's not yet received. So when it is received, it will say in progress, or it will say finished. So now what is happening is when you transfer funds from your bank to the system, you are expected to resubmit your individual application form. So when you try to make a bank deposit, please, after you have deposited, you need to go to profile. You will see there is an individual form there that says this one is only when you make your first deposit to the bank or you make your first withdrawal to your bank. So if you are withdrawing,
can you kindly show us on the screen, my leader?
okay, let me go here. Let's say I want to deposit euros. I will come here and click on this plus sign, and then it will show here. So there is international deposit, there's SEPA. SEPA is for European countries only. So international deposit, you see what it says. To access this function, your personal application form renewal and approval is required. Go to profile, then you go to profile. And then it will show you, you see, here is the form. I need to fill it in again and resubmit. You can fill it in with the same information that you first submitted. This one is not required by the company, it's the bank that needs it. So that's why you need to resubmit. So when the system asks you for it, don't say, I have already submitted, why do they want me to fill it in again? No, you can just fill in the same information and then you fill it in. So I'm not filling it in because I'm not using, most of the time I use Unit X, so I'm not using Global Unit Pay to withdraw funds. And anyway, if you have funds that units in your crew ever sent back office and you are sending them to Global Unit Pay so you can be able to withdraw, please, my leaders, rather from here send them to Unit X, or from back office just withdraw to blockchain, our blockchain, and then transfer to Unit X for a quicker and easier stress-free process. Because now what is happening in the company, if you do your bank withdrawal, guys, it takes years for you to receive your money. Even if you fill in the individual form in time, it takes I still have partners who have been waiting for 3 to 4 weeks, waiting for their withdrawal. So imagine you need that money as in now. And you do your withdrawal hoping that, okay, maybe tomorrow I will receive my funds or in 7 days time, because we know the transfer to the bank, it takes time to be cleared and all that. But now it will take 3 weeks, it can even take a month for you to receive it. So please, 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 my advice, rather order the card like our leader did. Get your card. If you put funds in your Global Unit Pay and you want to withdraw them, you just transfer them to your physical card, then use your physical card to withdraw money at any ATM in your country. Rather than waiting for your withdrawal, you will be writing, I have a user who's fighting with me. He will be calling me the F word, the liar, and all that. And I'm like, this person, if he can know how much I'm fighting for him to receive his withdrawal. But I even escalated the matter to Valentin. You know, Valentin is our director in Global Unit Pay. But still, also there's nothing he can do because it's the bank that is taking care of that. And now the user is frustrated. I'm also frustrated because I'm unable to assist. And this user is waiting now for 4 weeks. waiting for his withdrawal. So you can imagine. So my leaders, if you have money, rather purchase your bank card, transfer to the card, and then life will be easier for you. Or just transfer to Unit X. But remember, you can only transfer to Unit X if your accounts are linked together. And for you to link your Unit X with GUP, you do not need to use the same email. Remember, the same email is GUP and Evorich. But for Unit X and GUP, you just need your user ID, which you can find here on profile. This is your user ID. You come here, you copy it, and then you go and link your account. But both your Unit X and GUP must be verified for them to be linked. So it becomes easier to use because you will go to Unit X and say withdraw funds. You'll click withdraw on Euro or on USD. Then it will show you how much you will be charged and all that. Then you come back to GUP to confirm the process. So it's not a difficult process for you to do. So leaders, I think I am done. My leader?
Yes, leader. Wow, that was very comprehensive and very informative. If we can just show some appreciation on the chat for Leader Sharon for showing us all this that we needed to know. Just show some appreciation there on the chats there. Okay, there's just one question here from Andres Matsuso to say, so in order to order the physical card, you need to have 115 euros in your Global Unit Pay back office. Is that the overall total, 115 euros? I think
Yes, I
it
think, but I saw it differs with the countries because you saw when I opened mine, it was 70, it was 72, then there was 41, and then there was 34.
Yeah.
So I think it's more than that.
More than that.
So yes, it differs because 115, I think, is it's other countries that are like, I think in your EU countries, but the African countries, it differs according to the countries.
Yeah.
So you just need to go there and check the amount.
Yeah. Okay.
And thank you so much, leaders. One more thing. You saw with me when I opened on order card, it opened because I had funds before in my Euro wallet. So sometimes if you have never topped up your Euro wallet, when you try and purchase your card, it won't show.
Yeah.
It won't show. So meaning you will first have to deposit funds in your Euro. And when you have deposited funds, now the option for you to order the card will appear. And also our system works with euros because it's a European country. So if you have funds in USD, you need to transfer those funds, exchange them to euro so that you can purchase your card. So everything you purchase in the system, you need to change it to euro. Even if when you transfer the funds from your wallet to the card, it has to be in euro because our system works with euros. But your cryptocurrencies, you can buy with euro, you can buy with USD. Only when you purchase something that belongs to the company, your card, your bank account, those ones you need to pay using euro currency. So if you have funds in USD, in USD, in cryptocurrencies, you just need to exchange that to euro.
Yes, absolutely. So thank you so much, my leader, Sharon, for this comprehensive and very informative session. Obviously, there will be some training needed, okay, but that will be done in another day. But nonetheless, thank you so much for all this information. It came in very handy because a lot of questions, there were some unanswered questions in our minds as to why this doesn't work like this. What is it that I need to do to be able to achieve this and that, etc. I have just one question, although it was shown in my back office, in my support messages, that was my only issue that I ever had in Global Unit Pay, and I had it for since inception, that we were not receiving like confirmation OTP messages or numbers in our phone numbers, okay? Because you register a phone number of South Africa, and then when you do a transaction, maybe you want to use your card, your virtual card, for instance, to transact with another whatever, whoever that accepts a card number. So ideally, you need to receive an SMS with an OTP number, right, to approve that transaction. I saw on support, they said that it was available and it was rectified. Is this the case? Are we going to receive it on our South African number, or is it going to be an international number?
Okay, my leader, thank you for that. I remember dealing with your issue. The OTP issue, we were having it globally. It was happening in different countries, and like some countries would receive the OTP, some will not. It happened for a very long time until they changed the service provider. So now that they have changed the service provider, we have like minimal number of our users who will say, I'm not receiving an OTP and everything. But if you are still not receiving it, unfortunately, it means you have to order the visual contact number from EU.
Okay, and then are you going to share the link as to where
I'm going to send you on WhatsApp the link. I must first look for it. The link for where you can order the visual number. But you must try first using your card and see if you are able. But I think yours, you will be able to use it, because if the service provider was not accepting your South African contact number, they would have asked you to provide a different contact number.
Yeah. Okay. So the European contact number, that virtual number, is it something that we pay for?
Yes, we do pay for it, though I don't know how much it cost, because I never went through the system. I just they will just tell me, Sharon, please contact this person, ask them to order the card, the phone number, the EU one, because his number from his country is not accepted, and here's the link. Just give them this link so that they can order. But I've never tried it because I've never experienced such. I have not even ordered my card yet.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
So that's fine. So we will do it as we go. So the physical card is available, guys. By the way, it's not my card, it's Leader Sinalo's card. And I'm sure he's going to be, trending on the WhatsApp groups. Yeah. So he's going to do the vavavoom on the groups to kind of like encourage people to order the card, because the card is here. It arrived yesterday. So I wanted to test out first the virtual to see, because I have a number of reasons why I have the virtual card. And then the physical one, guys, if you are able to, because this one took a very long time to arrive. I think maybe it's because it was amongst the first batches, right? Order yours, at least know that it's coming, right? Make your life easy, get the card, have it. If you know you are going to be using it now, if you know you're going to be using it to withdraw funds from your Evorich as an example and sending it there to like what, you're going to be working. So you're gonna be withdrawing funds from your bonus account or bonus wallet into Global Unit Pay, and then chowing the commissions using your card. Don't order the card for the sake of having the card, please. Because I'm having a lot of people with the expectations of like ordering cards, and then they're expecting the dividends to be paid, and then they're gonna be able to do it. You know, we are having that expectation already. People are like, when are we getting paid? We want dividends. And now I want to order the card. The card has got an expiry date to it. So if you're going to have it and own it and not use it, tomorrow you'll be the same person to complain and say, I ordered the card, the dividends are not getting paid now. Now I am not using the card, it's just sitting pretty in my wallet. Okay, so have the card if you know that you are active on Eversend, you are building a team, you are earning commissions, and you'll be able to withdraw your commissions into your card. Okay, don't do it for the fun of it or for displaying if you are not ever going to use it. Luckily, our card doesn't have a monthly fee, so it makes it easy for us to own it. Okay, but you will be charged per transaction. That's how the card is. So I really encourage you, if you know that you are active, Bolida Veron, he wants to chow his commission in his back office. Maybe he'll be amongst the first people to order his card, have the card and showcase, you know, because he is very busy on Eversend, Leader Zamo, and everybody else that's active. Other than that, the dividends, guys, we are still all waiting, okay, for the dividends. And I must say, guys, please don't have your hopes too high. Only if you know that you have a big portfolio, yes, you can be excited. But if you're having a smaller nyana one, please, bodla, hang 10, wait for the right moment, because it's a long-term project. The dividends will come and they will mature as the companies are making money. Okay, so that's very much important. But nonetheless, thank you so much, Leader Sharon. Do you mind showing your face? I haven't seen your face before. For a little short while, because we have never really met. Just for us to see who is this pretty face behind this intelligent brain. Put the name to the face. You see, that's our Leader Sharon. And thank you so much for being here.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Yes.
Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely.
And I hope you have learned a lot from my presentation.
Absolutely.
And I hope those who did their verification and got rejected, now you know what is needed from you.
Exactly. Yes.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you very
Meldas.
much.
And by the way, our card, even if you have it, I know some of you here, you are not only marketing our Evorich, you have other businesses out there. You can still use our global unit pay to send your funds and everything, as long as you are not doing anything illegal.
For instance,
Thank
people
you
that
so
are
much.
like traders or whatever, they want to cash. So your Bitcoin from wherever you are trading, send it to the global unit pay. At least you have a spending card. Treat it like your spending card. So just one question, Leader, from me. I don't know if I'm asking for everyone else. Compensation plan on global unit pay, is it already in place, or is it still coming? Meaning, when I build a team myself, I buy a card, I encourage my team to do the same. Am I going to get commissions for my team buying?
Okay. When Leader Marshall was doing the presentations, that was the partners of Evorich. But now they've been quiet about it, because even when, remember on Global Unit Pay, we do not have a referral link. If you refer someone, you need to use your Evorich link to refer them. But this one of the cards, because initially when they started with the cards, that was the presentation that they did. So I will go back, I will contact Marshall, find out and give you a feedback.
Okay, because the last time I asked the question in one of the closed meetings, and Mila was the one answering, and she said that currently there's no compensation plan. They will start implementing it from the gold card when it's available. So I just wanted to check if that's the case, or if something has changed, because you want to, you know, you'll be encouraging your team. And primarily the people that are using these facilities are networkers. So they're looking for a way to unlock some cash flow. So if it's going to be a physical card, because a lot of people, you have a clientele or a database of people that are traders of cryptocurrency and they are looking for a solution, then it makes sense for you to like endorse Global Unit Pay, the card, so that they can have a spending card, right? Because we know in South Africa, we don't have it. So if it's in place and people see the need to endorse Global Unit Pay because it's a solution to them, then it should be equally compensating the people accordingly, you know, because there's an effort. They are bringing the market to the company, you see. I don't know.
I will ask Leader Marshall about it, because even the gold card, they should have started, I think, last month or when, but they are still on hold. So now we don't know when the gold card will be available. So I will ask Leader Marshall, because this was his project. I will ask him, find out from him how far are they, what is happening, and I will give you feedback.
Thank you very much. One last question, guys. It's just me, right? With the current world situation, the Russia-Ukraine war and everything, and America sanctioning all these Russian companies and stuff, we know that Global Unit Pay, although it's based in Switzerland, the primary signatory is Valentin, and is he Russian? Do we get affected in any way as a company? What's happening there? Do you know, or is it something that's still being in discussion?
Okay, we are not affected because Valentin, he is Russian, yes, but he is in Switzerland, but then he is not, like, it's not affecting the company.
Okay, all right.
It's not. The only thing that can affect the company is that our CEO is detained. Hence, we all need to sign the petition to assist him. And thank you so much for raising that, my leader, because I want to assure our leaders that our CEO is not a scam. If he was a scam, we wouldn't be registered in the SEC. Because for you to be registered there, they do a background check, they take everything about you. And even with the Global Unit Pay, they do not accept scammers or criminals or anything. So your money is still safe with the company. You invested in the right company. You know, every time there is a storm that comes through, but through God, through prayers, nothing is too hard for him. The situation will change. And you must remember that every time when you are about to reach your breakthrough, the devil will come and bring something to disturb you not to receive what you are supposed to receive. Remember with Uniski, it happened. They started stories about him when they saw that now everybody, when they failed to fund his project, and he found us to invest in his project and make money. When they saw that now he was succeeding, they started stories about him, but when they went to court and did everything, he won the case. So same with us, you can imagine how far we have come with this company. Now you see that our CRU is now listed in the market cap. Everything is moving smoothly. There is the Bob coin that is colliding with us. Everything, like now, everything is unfolding for our good. So now the devil will always want to come and disturb and discourage the people. Remember, we have a huge community that is so powerful. So they will always come and try to destroy the beautiful thing that we have. So I just want to say to you, please do not be discouraged. Do not lose hope. And also, I saw my leader here has been posting in the WhatsApp groups to say, if you have not done your conversion, please contact me. Please, guys, please contact your downlines. Even those ones that ever since they invested, they just lost hope in the company. Please contact them, make sure that they do their conversion, because you don't know what might happen next time. When you start getting your dividends and everything, your payout, I don't know when we will receive that, but when you start getting paid, they will come back and say, you made us invest in this company, now you are making money and we are not, what's happening? So just tell them, even if they are too harsh to you or anything, but you will know, and God will be your witness to say you did inform them that, guys, a chance has opened again for you to do the conversion of your CRUs. So please, guys, do not throw in the towel. Don't forget about them. Just remind them to say, guys, you remember the last time I informed you about conversion. Now that in that opportunity, they have opened it again, the company, please do your conversion. If they refuse, it's fine, but you know that you have told them. Please,
Exactly.
leaders, and thank you for having me. I love you. Keep well and be safe, and keep supporting our company. Keep attending these Zoom meetings. They are very much useful. And thank you, my leader, for always taking your time and trying to tea in the room. I know that you just sit there and do your presentations and do the trainings and teach them. Thank you so much for the efforts that you are taking. Thank you so much. Leaders, although I know you were working night shift, but you are here, you are not sleeping. Thank you so much for the effort.
Yes,
So
thank you
thank
so
you,
much, my
guys.
leader. Thank you for the words of encouragement, and like encouraging our people, because I always say to them, guys, for now, remember our company, we are starting a company. Every company that we are having in our back offices everywhere, we started them from scratch. And Rome was not built one day. One day, I'm telling you now, guys, right now, as we sit, yes, everything is happening around the world. I'm telling you now, without a doubt, that I'm seeing all these companies that we have started, Evorich, Global Unit Pay. Global Unit Pay, in its just Global Unit Pay, in its own capacity, is going to be one of the biggest payment systems or banks in the world. And it's going to employ a lot of people that your kids are going to be employed by this company. You'll be going, it's going to become like a corporate company. You're seeing the big banks in the world, and you are seeing people going every day to work back and from. We will have them, even if it doesn't mean that, even if it means that they'll be working virtually. The fact of the matter is they will be hiring. But these companies need you to support them, to also contribute towards the success of these companies. I see myself as a pioneer. So are you. As a pioneer, you are equally responsible to support your own initiative so that it can grow, it can flourish, it can be known. So if you keep quiet and you are just sitting there and wanting to just cash in, you are not doing yourself any justice. You are not even paving the future of your children, because you are having children and people are losing jobs, right? So you can do your part, become active in this movement, because it's a movement, right? And give it your best. Do all you can do, and even secure if you are not working. Perhaps in the future, as we are growing, you'll be able to secure yourself a job inside any of these companies, or at least your own children will be hired in these companies and will be amongst those big corporates that you are seeing here. And mind you, remember, although this is Switzerland, it's something that I just submitted with the leaders there. What if, because we are a Russian company, what if ruble advances in its own, let's say, its own fiat currency grows in the future and becomes stable, and it supersedes, or maybe it overtakes the US dollar. For me, I see it as an opportunity. Since we are a Russian company, guys, I'm not saying this because maybe I'm looking into the future, okay? It supersedes and becomes one of the most stable companies. Remember what's happening now in the world now? And Russia has announced that they have pegged their ruble with a certain amount of gold. And remember, gold is money. So when you are having a currency that's backed by gold, you must know that it's a stable currency. US dollar used to be pegged by gold before 1971. That is why the value for money was so high. After they cut ties with the gold reserve, then the fiat currency started depreciating over the years. It may not happen now, like as in like immediately, but over the years, it will come back, okay? And then what if it becomes the global currency, again, just like America, all right? Then we, global unit pay and our ecosystem as a whole, because it's originating from Russia, right? We are well positioned to even become one of the biggest corporates in the world. Remember what the Russian government said. They want their petroleum to be only used or to be traded in rubles. And they also support the payment systems that are supporting rubles. So what are we? Which company are we in? Russia. If the leadership considers this request that we add at least rubles, even if it means nothing for now, but over the years, as it picks up, and the more we use it, because we are global, right? Our company is global. It's operating in over 180 countries. And the ruble picks up because of us. We using global unit pay, and then they put it there, they put it on Unitex and every other, our back offices and staff using it and using it. It helps. And ultimately, we, the community of this company, benefit more. And then petrol is used everywhere in the world, by the way, right? And we get to help, right? Help in the currency growing. Then look long term. How is it going to help us as a company to benefit more and to grow? That's just my vision. I'm just looking into the future, a possibility. It may be like that, it may not be like that, okay? But it's something just looking into the future. I'm just trying to encourage you to say that you are well positioned in this company. Don't look any further. This is the company that's going to become one of the best companies in the world that has changed many, many lives across the world. So stay where you are, keep pushing, keep hustling, and bring awareness to the rest of the world. That's it from me. Leader Veron, you want to say something? I see you are getting ready there. You are even wearing your sweater. Just as an encouragement. And Leader Zodwa, one of you.
Yeah, thank you guys. Yeah. No, everything is well, I can see. And you guys, you are doing a great work, and you keep encouraging people, which is good. Yeah, I hope you can hear me. Yeah, so all of you, you are doing a great work. I want to just to say thank you, all of the members of the Evorich ecosystem, the community as a whole. Leaders, thank you so much for being part of the revolution that is happening, and we have learned a lot in the process. I know everyone will grow. It's still time to grow even now. We can just push a little bit and buy more Evercent and get involved and bring people so that we can get going. These things, it's more decentralized now. It's not dependent to Andrew, it's a community. It's not centralized to one person. It's the most decentralized application. It's for everyone. So there is nothing that will wait, Andrew. We will carry on, although we pray that the justice must be done. Evorich is moving in Spain, and I'm quite excited because Evorich is not also affected with sanctions, with geopolitics, because most companies from Russia are targeted in sanctions. So I'm happy that Evorich is not a part of that because it's registered in Spain. So it also will go well. I'm just hoping that you guys, you will also work very hard so that we can get those kits that we have purchased last year. And it will be a big boost so that they can find those kits back to them. So it will be okay. For all members, really, I'm happy. I know it's hard time in South Africa. We are attacked in many ways. Economically, we are attacked. Leadership is also attacked. So we are going under a heavy storm of rain now. You can see houses are going in KZN is worse. There is no transport in KZN. It's not easy even to go from town to town now because the roads have been swept by rain. So it's real hard. You can see our economy, we need this, and we need this to succeed, to make sure that this company is growing because we've got no choice. We have to have this. It was designed for us and we have to keep improving. That's what we can do as our power or our strength, I can put it that way. It's a good company. It's growing. I'm happy because when I started in 2018, most of the things that we have now, it was only RSW systems. So SWIG anyway. So now you can see how many projects have been developed in the space. Some are very successful, some are not successful, are still improving. They still have to work more engineering on them. So, but I'm happy because this is a company. There are so many things that are registered. So people could not get nervous about promoting this company because they haven't got paid yet. Yeah, we can see what is happening in the geopolitics. America is so bullish with NATO. I'm not going to stick on that, but you can see NATO is also bullish. I know politics, I've been following it because once you are in the business, you also need to know what is happening in geopolitics. So NATO is so bullish, and Russia is real provoked by NATO in Ukraine. That is why we see the changes of sharing there. And then it's NATO, it's not Ukraine. NATO, Ukraine is used as a pawn here. The problem is NATO there. So guys, let's keep on pushing and make sure that we are growing the community in South Africa. South Africa has been doing very well. It has been in the top 10 countries that have been performing well in the past 3 years. So yeah, we need to be resilient now and stay there, focus, don't lose what we have been working for the past 36 months. We are almost 4 years. Some are almost in 4 years, like me. Some are almost 4 years, who started in 2019. So it's quite an amazing company. I'm happy myself. I've been qualifying to be a consultant last week. And Zamo, both of us, we are consultant. That is amazing. We have so many agents, so many people who have qualified to be agent. Some of them, they do not know even if they are agent, because we also working so many businesses here. We're trying to pull all people, as Sharon has mentioned, that let us call the people. We even help people to convert. We do as much as we can. We are assisting everybody to convert, to make sure that we don't keep any account not converted as per account people. We call them, their numbers are no longer working. Then we try to do something in their account so that they can catch up with us. They can even pay us. I spent even $1,000 US in converting for people last year. So you can see how serious conversion is important to us. So we even spend because we want to make sure some people, yes, are not happy with the delays, with the things that have been slow sometimes because of the administration in different jurisdictions. So some people are not happy and do not want to follow up what is going on in the company. But what I can tell you, everything, it's coming, even if it's slow sometimes because there's so many administration to go through for shipping product, all of those things. There's a permit, licenses to do that. So we also been patient for that. So we need to give to administration to deal with that. They want to promote Evorich for sure. And they want us to get those kids and be sure that they want to do that. And I'm quite excited. Thank you so much, Leader Yvonne, Leader Zodwa, Sharon, and the community. Guys, thank you so much. I won't say so much. It was pleasing to watch the presentation has been done by all of you leaders. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Leader Zodwa, just in closing, I think, are there any questions, leaders, from everyone that's attended here? Are there questions pertaining to the systems training that we need to address before we close? Are we good? Are we all right? Okay, thank you, Andres. Okay, Leader Zodwa, I'll hand over to you to close for us. And yeah, hey, thank you for sticking around. I know you guys are on duty, but yeah, thank you so much. We can close and then the meeting will be over for today. And then tomorrow we are going to do Evorich training, MLCI business, okay? Just for you to understand, clear this picture. Everybody, please do come, because a lot of us are not having the same picture, or we are not aligned as to what this business is. So please, tomorrow, 12 p.m. Central African time, come, plug in, come and learn about MLCI, the business. That's from me, Leader Zod.
Thank you very much, Leader, for the wonderful welcome and every speaker that spoke today. Leaders, we are here to assist, especially Leader Sharon. She's very busy. We are all busy. Not only opportunities that we can create for ourselves in this business, but for the future generations as well. If there is anything that you do not understand, please do contact us so that we will be able to assist you. And maybe tomorrow we'll also, if you look into the back offices, remember Leader Sharon also spoke about the problems that we had before, especially 2019. I remember I was in Russia when UNESCO had the challenge. We were not even allowed to take even a single picture of the trains. So it's not as, this is just a thing that is going to pass. God is there, is watching. All that we need to do, I'll show you tomorrow, to say when you're signing up the petition, remember to check your emails. If your emails, they've got, you didn't accept cookies, it will not finish up the vote, and your vote will not be counted. So tomorrow, whilst we are doing that, I'll redo that one with another account that I have. I'll use my other email and to show, to say, let's support so that this thing can be done with and get back our CEO, so that everything that was planned for us can continue. Evorich is not part of sanctions and everything, so it is easy for us to rank up using that the Evorich. Remember, with the last meeting, the one we had with Mila, they also mentioned that they are working on integrating the two systems, Bob and the marketing plan. So you will be able to do a lot of things. If you are chatting, I'm going to also chat about us. If Leader, you are chatting and then you decide to say, oh, guys, they've got something, please finalize. If we come back to you, I'm going to also talk about support. To say, if you say, please come back, and then we wanted to assist you, don't just leave that matter to become too long, because to trace it back, it's going to be, it's a problem. When maybe you wanted to change an email or something, and you say, oh, I'm going to take up yourself, and then you come after 3 days. Hello, are you serious? So at least we're going to do the systems, and we're going to assist as much as we can, so that you are able to be our happy client, because our job is to make you very happy, and we are here to serve you, not only as individuals, but for you, because you came to the organization, you trusted us first before you could trust to the business. Thank you from my side. Have a wonderful afternoon. See you tomorrow, same time, same place.
Bye, leaders.
Bye.
Akinthandazela abantu base KZN bayamuka namanzi. Ha.